Il-musical leġendarju Mamma Mia qed jiċċelebra 25 sena minn meta kien farat fil-West End ta' Londra. Anniversarju li nserti jaħbad ukoll mal-50 anniversarju tal-kanzunetta Waterloo tal-ABBA li biha kien irnexxielu jerbaħ l-Eurovision fl-1974. Rebħa li komplet iżid mal-popolarità ta' grupp Svediż ma' diversi ġenerazzjonijiet. Il-każ tal-atturi tal-musical maħbub Mamma Mia imsejjes fuq id-diska tal-grupp ispira wkoll sensiela ta' films Mamma Mia u jirrakkonta l-istorja ta' Donna li tivvjaġġa lejn gżira Griega għat-tieġ ta' binta. L-istorja sseħħ 24 siegħa qabel l-avveniment.
What Mamma Mia is still very relevant. It still has a story. That's what it gives the audience. The ABBA songs are, of course, the icing on the cake. Everyone loves the ABBA songs. But what we've done is we've put the ABBA songs into context. They're very much part of a story. And Katherine Johnson wrote this beautiful story about a mother and a daughter and 3 possible dads, and it's all set within 24 hours the night before a wedding. And I just think it speaks to an audience. I mean, everyone sees themselves on that stage as those people.
Il-producer ta' Mamma Mia f'Londra, Judy Kramer, tajt li ma kienitx tbassar ir-reżultati fenomenali li nkisbu mill-musical f'dan il-kwarta seklu. Il-musical kien ippreżentat f'madwar 450 pajjiż madwar id-dinja. Qalet li Mamma Mia kien musical li biddel id-dinamika tal-musicals u naqqax isem importanti fl-istorja kulturali tat-teatru mużikali madwar id-dinja.
I think Mamma Mia did change the dynamic. I think it's earned its place in cultural history of musical theatre. I mean, when we opened in 1999, musicals that have been very successful and still are and were at the time were very much the big epics sung through Les Miserables, Phantom, and suddenly this kind of lighter I remember a critic saying, it's the musical of the millennium.
L-attriċi li interpretat il-parti ta' Donna fl-2019, Matt Murray, tajt li fil-waqt li l-musical li popolarizza l-ABBA fid-disajnijiet meta l-importanza tal-grupp ditmajna. It-tim tal-produzzjoni spira wkoll ġenerazzjonijiet ta' tfajliet u nisa biex ma jibżawx jersqu lejn it-teatru u lejn it-teatru mużikali.
Judy Kramer was a trailblazer as a producer. I don't think a woman had ever done it on her own in the way that she did. She had taken on a very male-dominated world. And don't forget that Phyllida Lloyd, our director, female, and Katherine Johnson, who wrote the story, female. So we had 3 amazing women as the figureheads for this show.
L-anniversarju jikommemora wkoll il-50 anniversarju, nof seklu, minn meta twaqqaf il-grupp ABBA li jkonsisti minn Bjorn, Benny, Agneta u Frida, iż-żewġ koppji li saħru tan ġenerazzjonijiet bid-diski tal-widna u għall-grużi tagħhom. Id-dealers li negozjaw fil-kodba rari Peter Harrington akkwistaw kopja mill-uniċi 2 edizzjonijiet tal-kodba minn 3 li għadhom jeżistu madwar id-dinja tal-verżjonijiet preliminari tal-kodba ta' Winston Churchill li jkunu mfasslin speċifikament tal-konsiderazzjoni tal-awturi, edituri u dawk li jaqraw il-provi qabel ma jkunu stampati. Is-sit ta' Peter Harrington, Pom Harrington, ġab miegħu il-provi tal-ktib ta' Churchill, A History of the English-Speaking Peoples, lejn il-fira tal-Kodba Internazzjonali tal-ABAA fi New York, id-dedikata għal kodba speċjalizzati antiki.
What we have here is Winston Churchill's A History of the English-Speaking People. Now, this is a book well known. It was published in the 1950s. However, what isn't really known is how Churchill published that book. He was really an editor. It was actually written by others. In the 30s, he really wrote the whole book. And this is what we have. We have the original galley proofs, the original 1930s History of English-Speaking People, Winston Churchill, which was never published.
Il-verżjoni preliminari tal-ktieb jirrappreżenta l-aħħar fażijiet ta' reviżjonijiet u fih madwar 500,000 kelma.
There's 3 sets of galley proofs. The first set was the one that he retained, and it's sitting in the Churchill archives. The second set was his publisher's set, which is at Cassell. Cassell then made a set up and sent it to Dodd Mead Company in America at the final set so it could be published in America. This was in 1939. The war came along and it was never published. In here you have a 500,000 word original piece of writing by Winston Churchill. The set that Cassell had, the publishers in London, was lost in a fire about 40 years ago. So this is the only other retained set other than what's in the Churchill archives.
Harrington jaċċenna li il-kontenut tal-pubblikazzjoni huwa storikament importanti. Harrington jitkellem ukoll dwar l-rwol ta' Winston Churchill mhux biss biex imexxi lill-alleati kontra n-Nazisti fit-tieni gwerra dinjija, iżda anke bħala kittieb prim, bit-talenti tiegħu saħansitra jrebħuh il-Premju Nobel għal-Letteratura.
Winston Churchill is one of the great leaders. I mean, he's one of the key people of the 20th century for the leadership that he showed against Adolf Hitler and the Nazis, and he will always be up there as one of the most revered people. But, you know, he was a very successful writer. He wrote from 1898, and his first book was published through the way until 1960s. So, you know, he was not just a politician. And his observations of history, historical writings, he wrote about the Second World War. Of course, as leader, he was the best place to do so. So his work on the Second World War is the most authoritative account of the Second World War. But he actually won his writing prize, the Nobel Prize for Literature. He actually won it for writing the history of English-speaking people. And here we have the original 1930s galley proofs, and it's one of the two sets left in existence, and the only one in private hands.
Il-pubblikazzjoni qed tinbieħ għal madwar $225,000. Reazzjonijiet imħalta fost ir-residenti ta' Los Angeles għal mewt tal-ex-player tal-American Football, O.J. Simpson, fl-età ta' 76 sena. Fl-1995 O.J. Simpson kien inħeles minn akkużi ta' qtil tal-ex-mara tiegħu Nicole Brown u tal-ħabib tagħha Ron Goldman, f'ġuri li kien żamm lill-poplu Amerikan fuq ix-xwiek. Fl-2008 O.J. Simpson kien ikkundannat għal 33 sena ħabs wara instab ħati ta' ser aggravat u kien ħareġ mill-ħabs fl-2017.
I've been following O.J. since his football days, you know. I figure he was a good guy based on before, you know, the murder stuff happened, you know, but there was a lot of fishy stuff that went on with the case and all that stuff that I wasn't happy about. But at the same time, he was a good person, you know. I believe he was a good person. He definitely was a good football player.
He got away with murder, so although I don't like to see the death of another human being, I'm not shedding any tears. And I feel for the Goldman family, for all those who were impacted by his crime. He was found guilty later, but initially he was not found guilty, and that shows the perversion of justice and what could happen when one has the kind of money to spend on the lawyer team that he had.
I remember him as a great person to begin with. He had a lot of drama in his life, and it was unfortunately very, very publicized and not much of it to his favor. It's just sad that he ended the way he did. Just really, really sad. I watched the whole trial and all that. It was horrendous, a horrendous story. So anyway, it's a sad ending to what was a great man at one time.
O.J. Simpson diġa kien kiseb fama bħala plejer meta kien għadu jattendi l-kulleġġ qabel ma beda jilab mal-lig tal-Futbol Nazzjonali Amerikan. Il-familja ta' O.J. Simpson ħabru fuq X li kien magħruf bħala Twitter li Simpson miet bil-kanċer u għamiet imdawwar minn uliedu, neputijiet u ħbieb. Pittura rari ferm tal-artist leġendarju Franċiż Claude Monet mistennija tikseb madwar $25 miljun, ekwivalenti għal €23 miljun meta tkun irkantata fi New York f'Mejju. Il-produzzjoni tal-pittura tal-era tal-impressjonizmu Moulin de Limetz saret fl-1888 tur ir-raħal Franċiż ta' Limetz Vies b'dawlu delijiet li jirriflettu l-movimenti tax-xmajra u r-riflessjonijiet naturali tal-kampanja. Espert dwar Monet qal li l-pittura hija daqstant importanti għaliex saru biss żewġ rappreżentazzjonijiet ta' din ix-xena fl-istorja. Il-pittura kienet tal-familja Atha ibbażata f'Kansas City u kienet fil-Mużew Nielsen Atkins Museum mill-1986. Issa tinsab fid-dar prestiġjuża tal-Irkants ta' Christie's f'Pariġi qabel ma tittieħed lejn New York. Tim ta' arkeologi f'Pompej skavaw diversi xogħlijiet tal-arti li juru xeni mill-mitoloġija Griega. Filmati u xbijat rilaxxati mill-Park Arkeoloġiku ta' Pompej uraw diversi freskus preservati b'mod impressjonanti waqt xogħlijiet ġodda ta' skavar tal-Belt li kienet indifnet kompletament minħabba l-iżbroff ta' Mount Vesuvius, il-vulkan Vesuvius, fis-sena 79 wara Kristu. Waħda mix-xogħlijiet skavati turi lil Helen of Troy, figura mill-mitoloġija Griega, tiltaqa' ma' Paris, il-prinċep ta' Troy. Fresku oħra turi lill-alla Grek, Apollo, f'pożizzjoni romantika, jittanta lil Cassandra. Esperti qalu li l-pitturi kienu esebiti f'kamra tal-pranzu li kienet tipprovdi lok fejn il-mistiedna kienu jiddevertu, jiddiskutu, jitkellmu u jirriflettu fuq il-ħajja. Il-ħitan kienu miżbuha suwed biex jipprevjenu d-dera ta' tħaħen mill-lampi ta' żejt fuq il-ħitan. Kellima l-Park Arkeoloġiku ta' Pompej qal li l-persuni u membri tal-komunità kienu jiltaqgħu wara nżul ix-xems bil-fjammi tal-lampi jikkrew xeni spettakolari ta' dawn iġbijat artistiċi fuq il-ħitan.